IMF meeting ends with calls for global unity as key to economic revival.
We have achieved increased transparency and improved overall supply in the foreign exchange market.
Federal and Kano State government joins forces in New Dawn for food security.
As part of the Mr. President's Renewed Hope agenda to ensure that we diversify our economy with agriculture.
NDLEA bust drug ring, finds hidden stashes in shrines and shoe soles.
Today, we focus on tackling cybercrime in Nigeria.
Jim, I hope your phone is well guarded.
Indeed, it is well guarded.
All right. Good morning, Nigeria. As we embrace the digital age, our online spaces are expanding. But with that growth comes a shadow, cybercrime. From phishing, scams to ransomware, Nigeria has become a hotbed for digital fraud. Our increasing internet access, combined with loose regulations and economic pressures, has created fertile ground for online crime.
You're absolutely right, Ademola. It is a real digital double-edged sword. On one side, we've got new opportunities, but on the other, there is a minefield of threats. Phishing, business email compromise, romance scams, advanced fee fraud, ransomware, and data breaches.
And it doesn't stop there, Jumai. There is also identity theft, cyber stalking, malware attacks, ATM card skimming, and cryptocurrency scams. The FBI ranked Nigeria third in global cybercrime in 2020. And the NCC reported that 70% of Nigerians were victims of cybercrime that same year.
Indeed, that's quite alarming, Ademola. And you know, cybercrime cost Nigeria about 2.19 trillion naira annually, according to the Central Bank of Nigeria, with 45% of Nigerian businesses facing attacks in 2020.
The challenges are significant: outdated laws, underfunded initiatives, low public awareness, corruption, weak enforcement, and even the immigration of skilled cybersecurity professionals. It's like fighting a battle without enough soldiers.
But it is not all doom and, gloom, Ademola. And today on Good Morning Nigeria, we're diving into the world of cybercrime, unpacking the latest tactics and exploring ways to stay one step ahead. And as Nigeria continues to digitize, the stakes are rising, but so are the solutions.
Well, that's right, Jumai. So are the solutions. So we will discuss how these threats impact individuals, businesses, and the economy, and share tips on how to stay safe online. It's all about turning knowledge into power and prevention.
Yes, turning knowledge into power, and you have to stay with us today as we tackle the challenges and opportunities of cybersecurity in Nigeria. Our experts will share insight and strategies to help protect your digital life. I am Jummai Yusuf. Welcome to Good Morning Nigeria.
And I am Ademola Ade. Thanks for tuning in to Good Morning Nigeria on the network service of the NTA. In a bit, Chukwudi Okoli Ugbaja joins us for the newspaper review. But first, the latest headline news with Comfort Amadu. Good morning, Comfort. How comfortable are you this morning?
Very much, Ademola. Good morning, Jummai. All right, let's begin with the IMF and World Bank annual meetings in Washington, D.C., which concluded with a strong call for global action and collaboration. Nigerian's Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edun, and Governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Yemi Cardoso, who led Nigerian's delegation, looked to grow the economy by attracting investments and strengthening ongoing reforms.
and improved overall supply in the foreign exchange market, leading to reduced arbitrage and speculative activities, and eliminated the front-loading of foreign exchange demand. The CBN's recapitalization policy has prompted deposit money banks to strengthen their financial positions, a process expected to result in a more robust and resilient banking sector.
And to overcome the issue of food security in the country, the federal government, through Kano Special Agro-Industrial Processing Zone, commenced the distribution of inputs to rice and tomato farmers in 16 local government areas of the state.
As part of the Mr. President's Renewed Hope agenda to ensure that we diversify our economy with agriculture. So we're trying to change the narrative of agriculture as a normative way of life, but to a profit-making business to improve the livelihoods of our farmers and also the GDP of our country.
This is a pilot project for rice and tomatoes, which is contained there in the SAPZ program. And I'm sure our farmers are so skillful and they are looking for this help to boost the productivity of their output.
Away from that, Nigerian Sin Diaspora Commission, NIDCOM, has rescued 17 young girls trafficked to Ghana while arresting 5 traffickers with Ghana's Human Trafficking Police and the Nigerian High Commission's assistance. The girls, aged 18 to 29 from Anambra, Abia, Akwa Ibom, Rivers, Imo, Edo, and Ebonyi, were lured to Ghana with false employment promises but forced into sexual exploitation. Chairman and CEO NIDCOM Abike Dabiri Erewa thanked Senator Oluremi Tinubu for her support and acknowledged Callisto's Eloziowa and Ghana's anti-human trafficking police units. Dabiri Erewa praised the collaboration between Nigeria and Ghana in combating human trafficking, aligning with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's Renewed Hope agenda. The rescued girls and traffickers were handed over to the National Agency for the Prohibition of Trafficking in Persons for rehabilitation and transfer to their states. Ghana's Director of Human Trafficking Unit, Williams Ayarega, commended NIDCOM's commitment to rescuing victims and prosecuting traffickers. A large consignment of illicit drugs have been uncovered by operatives of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency at a shrine in Lagos. A total of 2,118 pills of tramadol concealed in the soles of 13 pairs of shoes going to Cyprus were seized at the airport. Export shared of the Lagos airport on the 12th of October 2024. An additional 380 tablets were recovered from the home of the sender during a follow-up operation in Enugu. Also, a cocktail of promethazine and pentazocine injection, as well as cannabis and tramadol tablets in different quantities concealed in hair attachments and soles of shoes going to the United States, United Kingdom, and Oman were intercepted at 3 couriers in Lagos on Thursday, 24th of October. And in the same vein, a total of 26,250,000 pills of tramadol, as well as 508,400 bottles of codeine-based syrup were intercepted during a joint examination of watch-listed containers at the Tinkan port in Lagos and Port Harcourt on a Rivers State between Tuesday 22nd and Wednesday 23rd of October. Meanwhile, NDLA operatives in Lagos on Friday 25th of October raided a shrine at the Alpha Beach, Abuja, where jumbo bags of Ghanaian loud, a strain of cannabis were recovered and 2 suspects arrested. A total of 11,786 pills of tramadol, molly-rofenol, and diazepam, as well as 4 bottles. All 64 bottles of codeine syrup were recovered from the underground storage where the suspected drug of the illicit drug storage deep in his room were found, and seizure as well as arrest were made in Plateau State, Edo, and Osun State. during this week. President Tinubu congratulates Luong Kyon on his election as president of the Socialist Republic of Vietnam. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu extends his warmest congratulations to President Luong of the Socialist Republic of Vietnam on his historic election to the esteemed leadership position by the parliament. 67, he served as the Vietnamese army for more than 40 years and has been a Politburo member since 2021. President Tinubu welcomes President Kyuyong's post-election promise to promote Vietnam as a friend and a trusted partner, an active and responsible member of the international community. President Tinubu reaffirms that enduring the warmth and friendliness of the relationship between Nigeria and Vietnam, as evidenced by the steady growth in trade and cultural exchange, are rooted in a shared commitment to fostering a more peaceful world. The president assures the Vietnamese leader of Nigeria's commitment to improving bilateral relations across various sectors, including trade, agriculture, food production, education and cultural, as well as technological exchange. President Tinubu hopes for the president's successful leadership in serving his people and humanity. Those are the news highlights at this time. Good Morning Nigeria continues in a moment with Jumai and Ademola, and that will be right after this break. Good morning.